Hi guys, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified every single time I post, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. So a lot of people think that because they don't see any improvement in their lives, or they don't see any instant growth, or you don't see something like happening right there and then, you don't see that money, you don't see that success happening right there and then, and you're doing something for like maybe the first 2 months, oh my gosh, I need to give up. I feel like I'm stuck. No, you guys are not stuck. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes growth takes time. It doesn't happen in a month. It doesn't happen in 2 months. Sometimes it happens in a year. You know what I'm saying? You just have to keep doing what you're doing. So you are not lazy and you are not failing. You're just stuck in a season where growth doesn't look obvious yet. Sometimes growth might not look obvious because it's in the works, but you have to kind of like just trust in God and keep doing what you're doing. Never give up. I just think that you're supposed to have discipline in your life. I feel like the more discipline that you incorporate in your life, the better your life will become. Like, I feel like you'll start flourishing in ways that you never thought or you never imagined. And I'm telling you guys should not give up, because sometimes if you don't see the growth happening right there and then, that does not mean that you're not going to get to where you need to get to. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and there's a place to when you're going to get it, but you just have to believe in yourself and just show up for yourself. The same way you show up to work every single day without, like, even if you complain, but you show up regardless. That's the same way you're supposed to show up for yourself. Whether it's you posting content, whether it's you like doing something that you want to do, like a passion or a hobby, you have to show up so you can become better. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're stuck, you're not stuck. You just have to be disciplined. I feel like the only time you should feel stuck is when you're not disciplined and you're not doing it as much as you're supposed to do it. Like, you're not really getting into the goals and the things that you say you're going to do. You're not really putting in your all. Like, you're not putting in your all. Like, you're not showing up. You don't have to put in your all, but you just have to show up. I feel like once you get the ball rolling, I think everything else will start flourishing. That's what I think. For example, when I first started this channel, right, I was posting a lot of videos and it was only getting like 10 views, 20 views, 40 views. I wasn't seeing no Ks. Like, I wasn't even in the Ks. I wasn't even seeing 1K. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I keep doing this and I'm not seeing any growth. Like, what is it? I'm showing up, but I'm not seeing no growth. And that's when I started doubting myself, like, oh my gosh, I need to give up, or whatever the case may be. But I told myself, like, no, like, even though I don't see any growth, I'm going to keep showing up. One day, one of my videos is going to blow up, and I know for sure people are going to find me. Like, you have to believe that your people, or like, you have to believe that your content or whatever you're posting or whatever you're doing, there's going to be a, what do you call it? There's going to be a, how do you say? There's always going to be someone that's going to watch you for what you do. Like, you're going to find your people. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Even if the environment hasn't caught up, like your views is not popping, the people are not buying, there's going to be someone one day that's going to see your product or see your video and be like, oh my gosh, I found my person. This person, I can listen to them. I really love the way they speak. I love the way they articulate themselves. Like, whatever the case may be, like, they'll resonate with you. I don't know if that makes sense, but even though if the environment is not catching up to the momentum and the things that you're doing, you just have to continue having faith in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Feeling stuck often means you've outgrown who you used to be, but you're not fully comfortable with who you're becoming. That in-between phase can be frustrating and confusing. You don't want to go back to the old habits, but the new ones still feel unfamiliar. I feel like this one is like when you're doing something new and you're not really too sure about it, and you're just kind of like, am I doing the right thing? Am I not? I'm not seeing any growth. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of frustrating. I think that was me, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do in life. Like, there was a time where I just didn't know. Like, I was just like, what am I even doing? Like, I don't want to go to school. You know, this content creation thing is really hard, but then also I don't want to go to school. I have to pick one thing. Is it going to be content creation or is it going to be school? If it's school, I have to go back and go to school. So there was a time I think I went back to finish my like associates, because I think I took like a small break, but then I was just like, school's just not for me. And then I just started doing content, I think. And that's when I started, like, you know what I'm saying, seeing some views out of it. I was like, okay, like, I see people do content. I know they can get money. So let me just try it and see. So I've always wanted to do YouTube, but I was just like, I couldn't break it. Like, I was like, why is it that each time I post, I'm not seeing like results? So it was kind of like I was in the middle, because I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm not too sure. You know, when you're not too sure, you're not stable, you just feel like it's unfamiliar because you're not used to it. So I feel like once you start getting more familiar with things, that's when you start to kind of like go with the flow and understand what, you know what I'm saying? You start to hit that flow state. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts to make sense. So I feel like there's a time where growth feels like unfamiliar. You're not too sure, but you just have to kind of like keep doing what you're doing. That's why I keep telling you guys can never give up, like never give up, and don't go back to your old ways, because it's like years pass by. You're going to be 30, you're going to be 40. And if you don't try to do something new, like how are you ever going to know? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to know? How are you going to know? I feel like also changing your mindset towards how you see things, or seeing things in a different light or in a different perspective, helps you grow in better ways. Like if I look at things in a positive way, I'm more likely to be more successful and like really grow in the things that I really like to do. So for example, I really love giving advice. I really love talking to people. So I decided to turn on this camera and speak to you guys, right? But if I post every single time and I see like 40 views or one view, whatever the case may be, and I have a negative mindset towards it, I feel as though I'm not going to like continue to pursue the things that I want to do. I'm going to keep looking at it in a negative way. But if I think of it in a different way, like, wow, at least 40 people watched it. Wow, at least, 4 people like my video. And I look at it in a positive way, like, oh, I'm influencing people, or oh, like I'm impacting people with my words, whatever the case may be. I think I have a better mindset towards things. I think I'm going to basically, you know what I'm saying, flourish more if I look at things in a positive way. I don't look at things in a negative way. I feel like feeling stuck right now is you trying to figure out where you want to be and what you want to do, which is not a bad thing, because at least you hit that awareness state where you're like, okay, what do I really want out of life? Do I really want to do this? Don't look at it in a bad way. Look at it in a good way. So then you can actually grow and become who you need to become. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.